Hey, what's up, guys? So, I know I said in one of my last videos that I'd be recording those other parts. I did record them, just I didn't like them, so I deleted them. I'm gonna be trying to stuff as many videos as I can in because I'm leaving Sunday for vacation, and I don't know how many videos I'll be able to stick in during vacation. I'm gonna be leaving at like 12 o'clock at night on Sunday for vacation. I'm heading to Alabama, Orange Beach, and then I'm also gonna go watch a baseball game. I forgot who was playing, but it's in Atlanta. I believe it's the Braves that are playing. So yeah. Anyways, this video, as you can tell by, well, the image, it'll be what if Izuku Midoriya had every quirk. Or not every quirk, but all the one-for-all quirks. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and explain them. Fajin basically makes it where all your stored up kinetic energy, you could make it go out, and it pretty much, it's one for all in a sense. You use your kinetic energy as physical force that makes you stronger, faster, and yeah. Danger sense is just as it sounds. It's basically spatter sense, but you could also sense when there's danger nearby, like say the next town over type stuff. Black whip is basically spider webs. So you could use it to tie people up, lasso from place to place. It's basically the spider webs that Spider-Man emits. Smoke screen, just as it sounds. That's a smoke screen you could emit to escape, hide yourself, and just catch enemies off guard. Flow is a flying type quirk. It lets you float, and I'm gonna boost it where he could basically fly. The unknown quirk, that's pretty much Bakugo's quirk, but stronger. If you've read up on the manga, then you see the second user's has gauntlets similar to Bakugo's, and he uses it in a gun-like fashion when it shows displays of him. And it makes you think, well, since he has gauntlets and he uses it like that, it's probably an explosion type quirk, or at least a quirk that lets you shoot stuff from it. I want to say it's a laser type quirk, basically making laser guns, and it would be good for Izuku because none of these quirks are long range quirks, so that would be good to have. So yeah, that'll be his last quirk. Of course, he has one for all. He could use 55% from the start. With more training, he can use more power. So yeah. Anyways, let's begin. Let's begin. Sorry, my voice is kind of messed up. I'm sick. Anyways, let's begin. So, Izuku is walking back from school. He's trying to make a quick way home, so he goes down an alley. Little did he know that in this alley was a villain. Not just any villain, though. The sludge villain trying to escape from All Might. And in a panic, he tries to get Izuku's body, yelling, "Give me your body!" body, kid. Launching himself out of Zuko and latching on, trying to enter Zuko's body forcefully. But little did the sludge villain know, All Might was there. All Might jumping down, yelling, I am here, and hitting the sludge villain. Zuko fanboying out, screaming, All Might, he. And basically, everything goes as canon, and Zuko gets the quirk. But unannounced to both of them, Zuko got more than just all for one, or one for all. Zuko got all the past users' quirks, and none manga and anime said All Might is quirkless, right? But think about it. He gets buff when he uses One for All, right? Zuko does not. None of the past users got buff when they used that quirk. Meaning that All Might probably has a quirk. I must say it's a muscle quirk. Because if you think about it, when he uses it, he gets beefy. And how else would he get beefy unless or if he didn't have a muscle quirk? Because when All Might's quirk faded, he could no longer get beefy. And I must say, for me, All Might could never use 100% of One for All. It was his muscle quirk that gave him most of his strength. Because when he was usually fighting, he only uses around 20% of his power, right? Alright? That was enough to beat the Nomu, right? But at 100%, Izuku couldn't beat the Nomu. And All Might could tank hits from the Nomu, but the Nomu is said to be on par with All Might. And they're comparing them to whenever All For One first fought All Might, when All Might could still use 100%. So All Might probably has a muscle quirk. And knowing this, I want to say Izuku also has a muscle quirk. So we're going to add one last quirk onto this. A muscle quirk. Izuku's muscle quirk. What Izuku's going to look like? He's not going to have his usual look. This will be Izuku. This is Izuku's, everyday setup. Don't mind all of these, that's for different videos. Yeah, I'm gonna be recording in a bit. This one being, what if Zuko was in the army? What if he was a assassin? Hired gun, whatever. And then this one being, what if he was vigilante? This one being, what if he trained like Saitama? This one being, what if he was the reincarnation of Obito Uchiha? And this one being the part 2 for Sad Boy Prolific. Or Corpse, one or the other. I haven't really thought about it. Or I forgot. This one being Been Drowned. And then, if I can find it. What if Naruto was the reincarnation of Bond? And other crap. Alright, anyways. Back to the video. Zuko gets a quirk and unannounced to them. He has all their quirks. Zuko will go home after getting All Might's number and All Might explaining everything. Yeah, he still saved Bakugo and everything, by the way. And he got shit from the new supporters and heroes, and yeah. Which I find funny because he gets all that shit from them. But when they find out Izuku's true power in the newer manga, they're like, holy shit, this dude's a god, oh fuck, I'm gonna nut to him. Or at least some of the heroes. Which, by the way, spoiler alert, they all retire, well, most of them. The only heroes that stay are the true heroes, the ones that aren't fake heroes. Or some of the true heroes retired, but that's only because they couldn't take the shit the new supporters are giving them. So yeah. Anyways, back to the video. Izuku will be asleep. And while he's asleep, he enters his mindscape. And in it, he sees every user besides All Might. None of them sitting down in the chairs. They're all standing up because they don't know who Izuku is. They don't know if they can trust him with their power. And so they talk for hours on end. And he gains each and every one of them's upright devotion and powers. Them explaining everything, what he's going to have to do, who he's going to have to beat. Izuku knows him like, I understand. So, this dude named All for One is a greedy bastard. And he just wants to be the most powerful. I know someone like that. His name is Bakugo Katsuki. The second user, eyes widening and saying, Katsuki, or Bakugo, you say. That's my last name. Him saying his name, blah blah blah, Bakugo. And Izuku saying, well, looks like the generation went to shit. His quirk is an explosion quirk. So I guess if he didn't have that quirk, then he would be nicer. 'Cause I've heard quirks can affect your attitude. Explains why you're kind of an asshole too. And then everyone's eyes wide open saying like, what did he say? He just called him an asshole, holy shit. And then him standing up and saying, do you want to fight? I'll kill you. Izuku saying, you'll kill me, huh? Alright. Square it up. I'm doing just that. Bakugo's ancestor, we're gonna call him just Bakugo, gets ready to fight. And so does Izuku. Izuku having all the quirks should be easy, right? Well, no, fuck you. Izuku does not have any control of any of them. He knows he has them all, just he doesn't know how to use them. He can omit them, but he doesn't know how to control them. So, say when he uses Bakugo's quirk, he basically almost blows a hole in he could probably blow a hole in the whole world. Because the way quirks work when they've entered One for All, they develop the longer they've been in there, and he's been in there for almost 8 generations now, so this quirk will be quite powerful. So yeah, that's why I'm saying float can be used as a flying quirk, because it's been there for 1 generation, and before she could still pretty much fly. That's why she's teamed up with Gran Torino, the jet hero. The hero that could basically fly. Also, I have a question. How did Gran Torino go from being like 6'11", right, to fucking 3 inches tall? Bro's a midget. He went from huge to small, kind of like my dick on a Sunday. Oh, we're not gonna give the guy too much shade. Sad stuff happens with him. And he's also my favorite character. My second favorite being Dobby, obviously. I'm an emo kid. What can I say? Anyway, Dr. What If? Sorry for getting distracted. I won't do it no more. Oh. So, he goes to use Black Whip, thinking about how Nana Shimura explained how, or not Nana Shimura, that's Float. Fucking dude with the goggles explained that it could be used as a lasso of sorts. He goes to use it, but it just shoots him straight towards the second user, Baku. And Zuko, freaking out, uses Baku's quirk, blasting Baku, basically erasing him from the mindscape. But then he reforms, saying how he's just a spirit, he can't die. Baku saying, oh, shit, fucking kid. I didn't know my quirk got so powerful. And then we're all agreeing to train Izuku. And yeah, I know the video is kind of short, but I have shit to do in the morning. I also have to record a bunch of other videos. So yeah, bye. Peace out, Girl Scout.